If there's one thing you can do to be successful in your early 20s that actually takes zero work, it's this.
Pay attention to who you feel good around, okay? Not who you're supposed to be friends with, not who you've been friends with the longest, not the friends of your friends or the people that are cool. Who makes you feel good? This is very important for LA. I mean, it's important for everywhere. It's very important in dating. Who do you feel actually good around? Who makes you feel funny and kind and happy, okay? Vice versa, who do you always feel kind of icky with after hanging out with them? Who are you always like, ugh, I feel like I should go, but I don't want to, but I should. And then you go and you're like sitting at the dinner and you're like, why am I here? These people don't make me feel good. You have to advocate for yourself, okay? So quiet the noise, listen to that internal voice, and hang around with people who make you feel your best.
You have to get out of your hometown or your college town like your life depends on it, because it does. I scroll through Instagram and I see pictures of the same people hanging out at the same places, doing the same shit over and over and over and over. Do you think that is an environment where you can grow? Like right now, I'm living in Miami. I'm on the 20-something floor of this building, and compared to the people that I compare myself to and most of my friends, I'm fucking poor, bro. And if I still lived in my hometown or my college town, I would be the fucking man. Like, I would be going out every single weekend, buying bottles. I'd be the richest motherfucker there. But in a place like Miami, you will find 18-year-old girls that are making $100K a month on OnlyFans, and you'll be like, fuck, bro, I am poor. If you are a competitive person and you really want to see what you're made of, like, this will force you to level up.
Something I had to learn when I was getting over the fear of judgment is that what you think other people are thinking about you is what you're actually thinking about yourself. You're actually projecting your thoughts onto other people, and you wouldn't think that they are judging you if you weren't judging yourself.
Is talk to strangers like you've known them for the last 10 years. Literally talk to everyone you meet like they are already your best friend. When you do this, there's a barrier that breaks down between you and the stranger, right? Like when you meet a new person, usually there's this front and it's like, we don't really know each other, so I'll like do my little thing and introduce my little human name, and you know nothing about me. But if you walk up to someone and you're like, hey girl, what's up? Cute outfit, I love your shirt, where'd you get it? Tell me more. How's your day going? Oh my God, you got 3 ice cubes in your coffee this morning instead of 2. Did that make you feel mad? Tell me more about it. When you open up to people, it's like people get shocked in this way, but it's an instant release of whatever guard they have up, right? And it's not even like people consciously do this. It's just we all have that, like, that face we show to the external world all the time, and how we show up. We have a face on how we show up, and it kind of lets people take off a mask in a way, and instantly, like, it's instant connection, and it's soul to soul instead of like human to human. And I have realized lately through my waiting job that that's what allows me to have such great conversations with people and tables. And I had 3 heart-to-hearts today with like 3 of my tables, and they connected the dots for me full circle on some things that I have been learning in my personal life spiritually. And I realized I never would have had the opportunity to have those conversations if I didn't walk up to them and I was like, hey guys, how you doing? Sweating? Oh my God, me too. It is so hot in here. And just talking to them like I am their best friend, or, you know, just like a regular old person in their life.
Happiness or joy can be experienced in any moment, but I feel like your question is asking about a consistent state of being, you know, consistently experiencing happiness. I mean, that's not even the nature of life, I don't think. I think there's contrast, and there's joy, then there's heartache, then there's growth, you know. Am I alive in the experience? Very much so. Does that elicit happiness all the time? No. But it's not excluded either, you know, truly.
So I've been thinking about that saying, like, you have the same 24 hours in the day as Beyonce, and why it's just a load of shit. And I actually came to realize this in my own personal life when I became less broke than I was. When I started to make money as an artist, I quickly became the kind of person that really valued convenience. If I could have it delivered to me, done for me, installed for me, put up for me, I would pay for it, because that time, those hours, I could use on my craft if I could afford it. And lo and behold, my craft and my art got a lot better because I could sheerly spend more time doing it. And it hit me like, oh my fucking God. Like, these people have all of their meals cooked for them, right? They have personal trainers. They have all of their shit delivered to them. All of the world comes to them. And in that way, they don't spend time doing normal people shit. They can just be excellent. And that's why their craft evolves into such a form of excellence. And it's just impossible to compare yourself to that because these people literally do not have the same time that you do.
In the book, he was talking about the power of gratitude and how gratitude is the highest frequency and vibration. And he was saying that in society, we are taught and conditioned to practice gratitude for things we already have. Like, thank you for our family. Thank you for our house. Things that we already have physically. And he was saying that the best way to manifest something from the quantum field into your life is by practicing gratitude for the things that you yet have but want to have. So let's say you want to have that dream job. You say, every morning you write in your journal, in your gratitude notebook, you say, thank you so much for that dream job. I'm so happy to be working in the job that I love, making all this money. So you want to be in a relationship. Every day you write down in your gratitude journal, thank you so much for the amazing relationship and partnership that I'm in with my soulmate. I am so happy, However you want to phrase that, however resonates for you, okay?
Listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but do your thing, but be quiet about it.
You guys need to stop obsessing over picking the right university major and your GPA and start obsessing over your identity capital. Because trust me, your identity and your career is not built off of your GPA or your major. More often than not, it's built off of your identity capital. Be an interesting bitch. The term identity capital was coined by Meg Jay in her book, The Defining Decade, where basically she talks about your 20s being your defining decade where you have to do as many interesting things as possible. It's not about being perfect. It's about being interesting. She defines identity capital as an individual's collection of personal assets or how we build ourselves bit by bit over time through experience. So what are examples of things that would build your identity capital? I got you. Start a business with your friends. Take a class in a subject that most people wouldn't. If you want to be different from the masses, then you need to think and act differently from the masses. Come on. Travel alone somewhere new. Learn a new language. Take 6 months off of social media. Most people aren't doing that. That's interesting. Volunteer for a cause you care about. Advocate for a cause you care about. Audition for something you have no experience in. Or just audition for things. Read books. The more genres, the better. Most people aren't fucking reading books. Intern for someone you admire. This is something I wish I did. And for some reason, I had too much pride to take an unpaid job. But it's actually one of the best investments that you can make. Don't make my mistake. Start your own book club or start your own music club. Invent something and then actually make a prototype. Build something. These are just a few examples, but your 20s are the years of taking risks. It's not the years of playing it safe. And understand that all experiences are valuable, even if they don't have value in the current moment. But try to build as many experiences as you can. This is how you become an interesting person. And this is what will unlock the doors to an incredible career or an incredible outcome, as opposed to just playing it by the rules.
In case you didn't know, beauty as a woman opens doors you didn't even know existed. And I know pretty privilege is such an over talked about topic, but that's because it's absolutely true. When you have a put together appearance, you're pretty, you're beautiful, you're fit, people assume certain things about you. For example, having a fit body indicates confidence, consistency, and discipline. And these are the qualities that we look for in our friends, in our romantic partners, in our employees, in our coworkers. So if you are this type of person, people will want to be around you. Your appearance influences other people's perception of you. And it is this perception of you by others that determines how they will interact with you. And here's the thing, people who have the ability to upgrade your life, to give you opportunities, they will want to do so because they want to be surrounded by you. And that is how powerful beauty is in a woman.
I never talk on here, but I'm staying at a hotel randomly by myself, and this is the best decision I've ever made. I'm 26, still living at home, and I'm reaching my fucking breaking point. So it was between this and putting all my stuff in a hobo knapsack and getting on a train and moving across the country. But this is a dangerous game because I'm gonna be staying at hotels every fucking weekend. It's quiet, I'm comfortable, no one's talking to me, I'm making my stupid little videos. Privacy's amazing, who knew?
And another thing, the soft girl era is a scam. I was getting more respect around this bitch when I was caving shit in. So let's, as a collective, get back on our gangster shit, ladies.